Right. Well, we are wrapping up week 2, and tonight you need mini bands and dumbbells. I have 2 sets of dumbbells tonight. I have 8s and 10s that I'm going to be using, and then I have a bag of mini bands with a variety of different resistance levels. So if you have something like that, that'd be wonderful. We're going to start out with warm up, and then we'll do kind of a slow, fast workout, and then we'll go into our slow motion at the end. This time we're going to include some core work, core and back work for the slow motion. So you're going to love that. It's going to feel great. Probably notice it a little bit on Monday with those Russian twists, but there'll be some more fun stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. Make sure your space is nice and clear and safe, so you're not going to trip over your weights. And we're just going to start with some easy high knees. So just bring those knees up, elbows in. Again, low impact to begin with. Good. And then start reaching your arms across your legs. You're going to feel a little stretch in your back as you do that. Twisting through the trunk. And you've got 2 more on each side. And then we're just going to keep one knee lifted. So one knee lifted, doesn't matter which one. And find your balance and rotate your ankle around. And then do a couple more, go in the opposite direction as well. Holding that knee up. And then I want you to point and flex. Point and flex your toes. Try to roll through your whole foot. I know it's hard with shoes on, but try it. And then we're going to set this leg down and back into a lunging position. And we're just going to lunge down nice and low, touch our knee to the ground, and then reach up high. Let's do it again. Lunge down nice and low. And if going all the way to the ground doesn't feel good on your knees, then stop somewhere in the middle. But the idea here is that we're getting a great hip flexor stretch in the bottom. And then driving through that front heel. And one more time. Great job. Back leg is going to swing. So go ahead and swing your leg as you move your arms. Again, when we swing this one leg, our standing leg, okay, gets to have some stability training. The ankle moves a little bit side to side. Great job. And we're going to continue this leg movement, but only to the front. So tap your toe to the front. I want you to flex your foot and then set it down. And flex your foot, set it down. Open your arms wide, and then you're going to hug in. So open and close. And if you want to do it in the opposite direction, that's fine. But engage your abdominals. And you've got 2 more. And we're just going to switch to the other side. So the other leg goes back into our lunge position. We tap that knee to the ground. Push straight up. And again, my balance is a little rough tonight. And up we go. So really take your time here. There's no need to go fast. You're going to start feeling your inner thighs engage as you press up off the ground. And 2 more. Great. Last one right here. And as we come up, we're going to tap our back foot in and get ready for those leg swings. Okay, on the other side. Again, soften your standing knee. You're going to get glute squeeze as you go to the back here. And 2 more. Great job. And done. All right, put your foot on the ground. Just the leg only, lifting up. And then open your elbows, bring your elbows up to your face. We're going to open and close. So as you're doing this shoulder exercise, if you can see my arms, my palms come in and turn toward my face, and then they open up. So we're getting a rotational movement in our shoulders and back. And let's do 2 more. Good, last one right here, and done. All right, so a little jog in place. We wanna get those ankles and feet warmed up. Not going too crazy right away. A little jog in place. We're gonna transition between low and high movements, bringing our heart rate up as we do so. So bring it nice and low to the ground into a football shuffle. Okay, so your butt's back, knees are bent, core is nice and tight. 4, 3, then you're gonna go into high knee jog. Ready, set, go. High knees up, pump your arms, chest is lifted. Right back down again, right here. Nice, fast feet. And then high knees, bring it up. You wanna travel around with your high knees, go ahead and do that. Change it up just a little bit. Your feet are gonna go to that football shuffle again, but now you're going in and out. So get a little bit of more lateral movement. In and out. And we're gonna take this into wide high knees. So knees are wide, open up those hips. Good, keep jogging. If you need to do low impact, no problem. And then bring it right back down again, in and out. In and out. Good job. 4, 3, 2, wide high knees. Get them up, get them up. Good, jog in place, there you go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, kick your heels out to the front. I want you to press and pull those arms. As you pull back, open your chest. And 2 more. And then we'll take a nice hamstring stretch here. So flex your foot, slide your hands up, and switch sides. Flex your foot, slide your hands up, and just take it real slow. Find where the hammies need a little break. Great, we'll do 1 more on each leg. All right, last one, and then we are ready to move on into our first set of work. So take a few rotations, keep your feet moving while I'm going through these next moves. Now I'm gonna use my lighter weights for this first time, not necessarily because my legs need it, but because my shoulders need it. So you can also do this with no weight at all. So we're gonna take a wide squat, a nice low wide squat. We're gonna bring our arms up into a Y position, okay? So palms are facing forward, so a nice squeeze between the upper back, bring everything in slow, and then come up into a nice wide Y position there. So that is your first move. We're gonna do a slow movement pattern, and then we're gonna speed it up and go into squat thrust. Squat thrust, no weight. We go down, back, in, up. If you're not going into the full squat thrust, you're gonna touch down and jump up, okay, or come up onto your toes. One of those options is fine. 45 seconds on, 15-second recovery, and then we'll go into our fast movement pattern. So let's get ready. 45 seconds slow, squat with that press. And here, whoops, sorry about that. Here we go. So nice and slow. Slow squat down, palms forward, nice wide press. Good, take your time. So we've learned a lot about doing slow motion training. This is not slow motion training, but we are trying to resist the momentum drive that we often use to push ourselves through our exercises. So take it real slow. And maybe you don't want to go overhead at all, and you just want to stop right here. That's a great option to modify this movement. Great work. You've got 5 seconds left. Nice job. So remember, set those weights down. Now we speed things up. So your next pattern is your squat thrust. So it's the exact same movement pattern. It's just faster. 30 seconds on the clock. Get ready. Get set. And here comes, begin. Squat down, push back, in, up. So this is faster than before. Remember your options: squat, toes, squat, toes. You're halfway there right now. Come on. Nice solid plank when you kick back. And one more time. Time is up. Whew. All right, guess what? Take a breather. You're gonna repeat that whole set one more time. So going back to the weighted slow squat with the Y press. All right, weights in your hands. Get ready. Get set. And here we go. Slow squat, reach. Kind of like a nice active recovery. When you travel with these weights, you want to make sure that they're close to your body as you're pulling in and up, and then on the way back down, same thing. Great job, great job. Thought I was going to be cold outside, but I think the opposite is true. Woo! I'm going to take off some layers. Let's go 10 seconds more. You can do it. Are you opening your hands wide? Out to the corners. And last one, right here, 15-second recovery. The quick one, just enough time to set your weights down. I'm gonna change the timer up, and we're gonna go right into our 30-second squat thrust or squat jumps, depending what you're doing. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, fast, fast, fast. You're gonna get a chance to slow down on that next exercise once you've done this. Think about your low back when you're in your plank. It's not waving at all. And one more for everybody. And time is up. Whew. All right. Awesome work. Get a drink of water. If you need one, we're gonna go into our next set. Good for you, good for me. It's upper body, so our cardiovascular system gets a little bit of a break, okay? So you're gonna pick up your weights. I'm gonna use my heavier ones on this one, and you've got bicep curls. Along with this bicep curl, I want you also to press back behind your body as you bring your weights down. So you're active in the top and in the bottom, but it's not a swing. Okay, it's very slow and controlled. And then we'll go to pulses in the top half and pulses behind with our lighter dumbbells if you want to change. All right, here we go. 45 seconds and begin. So slow curl and slow push back right there. Nice job. And maybe if you only have heavy weights and you need to do one weight at one arm at a time, you have that option. Good. Again, we're not moving in our 10-second sets yet. We will save those for the very end, but still moving slow, staying under tension for a long time. Doing a great job. Knees are soft. Easy to kind of lock out our legs here. And one more in each direction, please. And time is up. Set those weights down. If you want to pick up lighter weights, you can. I'm going to, especially for the tricep kickbacks. You're going to pulse without, okay, we're not using a lot of momentum, but you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And then from the back, squeezing, 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 staying in the middle of the range. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready? And pulse, pulse. Good. So halfway through, we'll switch. And we'll go into that tricep kickback right in the middle of the range. Here comes 3, 2, 1, and push back. So little tiny movements here. Keeping those triceps fired up. Almost there. 5. It's burning. 2, 1, and release. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Take a pause for a moment. If you want to switch out your weights, we're doing it again. So you'll pick up your weights, slow bicep curl, slow press to the back. It's a straight arm press. And here we go. Begin, up. And slowly push back. Good. Again, it's really easy to start our body rocking and swinging. So do everything you can to stay under tension. Great work. And you can do hammer curls if you would like to. You can do palms up. It's really up to you. What feels good tonight? We've got 10 seconds to go. I'm gonna give you the challenge to leave a little bit of space at the top of your bicep curl so that your biceps don't get a break. And last one. And we are done. Set those weights down and get ready. Whew. I'm feeling that slow work. All right. Next up is your pulses on the top, pulses in the back, and then we will be done with this set. So pick up your weight, get ready, get set, and pulse. Now roll those shoulders back a little bit. To work harder, palms up. Okay, if you want to work harder. It also is a little more strain on the shoulder. You decide. Getting ready. We're going to take our elbows up and pulse back right there. You can hinge at your hips just a tiny bit to be able to get those arms back. Come on, feel that tension in the triceps. You got it. We've got 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, another breather. So shake out your arms, maybe cross one over, move your fingers around. I like to rotate my wrist on this one, and then switch to the other side. So next up, you're gonna need your mini band. So you're gonna put your a heavier weighted mini band around your quads, okay? So it's like a leg mini band. And we are gonna go into a squat sequence. You also need a mini band for your upper body, okay? So I'm gonna use kind of a medium mini band for the upper body. We'll do a banded squat and a banded row all at the same time. So I'm gonna put my heavy one on my legs, do a lighter one for my upper body, okay? And again, you can hold on to the outside if you wanna work on grip strength. You can also put your band inside so your forearms are on the band. You wanna feel tension on that band. So you're going to pull elbows in as you squat back and then slowly resist back out, keeping tension on the band. So whether you're holding it or whether it's in, it doesn't matter. But we're going slow, ready? Here we go. Slowly pull in, chest is up, and slowly push back out. Good. You can think like 3 or 4 counts on the way down and 3 or 4 counts on the way up. Woo! Feel that in my back, shoulders, legs. Great job, great job. Come on. It's really easy to want to tip forward when you do this. So I challenge you to lead with your tailbone. Point it slightly up and keep your chest lifted. Great work. Almost there. You've got one more time. And then we are going to ditch our light band for just a moment. So unwrap your hands. You can keep your legs banded up. Your next move is that fast movement pattern. You're going to be in a squat. Knees are pushing out. You're going to feel your core engage, and you're going to punch shoulder to shoulder or cheek to cheek. Okay, nice strong shoulder action here. Still staying in that isometric squat, 30 seconds. Get ready. Let's go. Come on. If you don't have a band on your legs, it's no big deal. But pushing against this band keeps us from doing this kind of stuff with our hips, okay? You rotate in the rib cage right here. Good, strong. Elbows are up slightly. Can you punch a little harder for 10 seconds? And can you go lower in your squat? Come on. Sit back. In 5. And time is up. Good. Kick out those legs a little bit. Get ready. You're gonna put your mini band back on your arms again. We're gonna repeat that one more time through. So, band up. Get ready, get set. And here it comes. Slow squat in. And slow back up. Now it's really, really important that while you are doing this, your shoulders are rolled back, chest is lifted. If you think you can go lower in your squat, I want you to try it. You can drop those hips right down to knee level, drive through your heels back up. Making sure you're still breathing. We often hold our breath on the way down. Breathe all the way through. On one more time, you got it, one more time. And again, we're gonna ditch that light band, so let it go. Move those shoulders around just a little bit. And we're gonna go back to those punches. I want you to sink nice and low in your squat. Get ready, get set. Here we go. So activate your abdominals. It's not just the upper body. Good work, good work. Come on, a little stronger punch. There we go. Yeah, you're halfway, so I want you to go a little deeper in your squat. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Almost there. Let's go 10 seconds as fast as you can go. Come on. A little lower in the legs. 3 and 2 and 1. Done. All right, take off your band. Woo. Feels like a little break. All right, so while you're here, roll your shoulders up and around. Maybe go in the opposite direction as well. And we're gonna move on. So I know we did some upper body work with that move, but we're gonna continue it. You've got a slow single arm lat pull. So you're gonna use a light band. You're gonna hold on to the outside of your band. It's gonna go up either over your head or right in front of your forehead. Okay, bracing your core, bending your knees. You're gonna slow one arm down and then slow back up to the top. You'll alternate and you'll do the other side. It's very slow, so take your time, please. All right, 45 seconds on the clock. Let's see here, get ready, and begin. Slow it down. So the opposite arm is really pushing out. We're keeping a softness in the elbow of the arm that's extended. So there's tension on at all times. Good job, good job. You've got it. Now stay in that squat. I know your legs are a little tired from that last move, but you want to have a good base here. Okay, you want to tuck that tailbone under ever so slightly. Perfect. We've got 3 seconds left. And done. You're going to keep this band. You're going to use it again. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to pull down and press up. So think chin to forehead, okay? Nice and quick, keeping tension on the band. We've got 30 seconds. Here we go. So it's down, up, down, up. Elbows are about the width of your body, okay? Unless you, depending on how tight your band is, I guess. Just little baby pulses. Woo, are you pulling your band apart? Come on, keep pulling it apart. You're gonna feel the outsides of your arms and shoulders. Those medial delts working hard. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, my arms are jelly. All right, wiggle them around. Okay, we're gonna go right back. Same thing. We have that single arm lat pull again. So the focus is down the back, rear delts, open chest. All right, 45 seconds. Here it comes. And begin. Super slow. And switch sides. Good. If you're going much faster than I'm going, I want you to try to slow it down just a bit. Good work. Think about your elbow driving right to your rib cage. Good job. Are your knees bent? Can you bend them just a little bit? Awesome job. You've only got 10 seconds to go. So breathe right through these slow movements. And one more for each side. Let's do it. And that'll do it right there and done. All right, shake out. So again, you're gonna go back to that same band movement where you pull the band apart and you pulse up and down. It's 30 seconds. It's a little brutal, but we can handle it. And here it comes. Begin right now. So chin, forehead. Okay, it's not super fast. If we go too fast, we lose that resistance, don't we? Knees are still bent. Can you pull your elbows a little bit wider and feel that in through your upper back as well? Oh, guess what? I promise we will give our arms a break after this, okay? You're almost there. 3 and 2 and 1 and done. Oh, all right. Relax. Move your arms. Woo. All right, go ahead and take one arm across again, just for a moment, and then bring it all the way up and pull it back. And then let's try the other side. Bring it across, and then up and back. All right, moving on. So we're gonna do a slow side lunge. Okay, you need 1 dumbbell for this one, if you would like. 1 dumbbell. So we'll go to the right first. Your left hand will have the weight. You're gonna do a slow side lunge and then either rack the weight here or you can press overhead if you would like to. Okay, we'll do one side and then the other. So ready to begin? Let's go right now. Lunge to the side, your hips are going back. Slowly rise, rack or press up, your choice. Slow down. So when we do these slow lunges, we want our kneecap pointing toward our toes. Okay, and we're not necessarily trying to keep our chest up. There is a slight fold in your body so that you can go down into that lunge. Great work. The slower the better here. I know we start speeding up because we get tired. Control that movement. And let's do one more all together. Now, in between sides, we are gonna go into skaters. So skaters, just basic skaters to begin with. We're gonna jump side to side. You're really gonna feel that right leg that you just worked. And then we'll go to the left side. So here we go, 30 seconds on the clock, begin. Side to side, low impact if you need it, is a tap, but the knees are still bent. Okay, so your choice. Come on, really move, use your space. Whatever you've got to work with, I want you to use it. Nice job, nice job. 10 seconds to go, right here. Come on. And 3, and 2, and that'll do it right there. Woo! All right, walk it out. You're gonna need your dumbbell again. We're gonna go to the other side and switch it up for a moment. All right, so same thing. One weight in the hand, low lunge, and then press right up. Here it goes. 45 seconds, and begin. Hips back, slow up. Remember, racking that weight to the shoulder, great modifier. And when you think about pressing off your right heel as you come up out of that lunge. Doing great, guys. We've got 10 seconds to go right here. You can do it. All right, we are gonna revisit those skaters again. So, set your weight down for me, please. We'll begin in 10 seconds. We'll skate side to side, and then just like everything, we do have to repeat this one more time on each side. So get ready for it. Get set, and begin. Skate right here. Let's go. Nice job, nice job. Can you use your arms? Move them towards your midline. More than halfway right here, you can do it. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Everybody together. No one stops. And that'll do it right there. Woo! All right, like I said, we're gonna do it one more time. The skaters are gonna change a little bit, just so we don't burn those out. But pick up your dumbbell, get ready to move to the right, and as we lift up, we go slow. Here we go. Begin to the right side, and slow up. Now, if you have your opposite hand off your leg, it does make it more challenging to complete this move. We've got a nice slow burn going on here. Heart rate shouldn't be too out of control, but you're just right in that middle zone. You're training hard. We've got 10 seconds to go. And this is our last one. Everybody finish strong and done. All right, so in between, we're gonna do something similar to skaters. It's a running skater. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, even if you don't have a lot of space, you can still get it going. 1, 2, freeze on the 3. All right, 30 seconds, here it comes. Begin, 1, 2, freeze, 1, 2, freeze. Okay, you can tuck that heel behind your landing leg and really get low and feel that stabilization happening. You've got a lot of space. I want you to use it. Two seconds and done. Whew. All right, man, those are getting to me. We're gonna do the other side. Same thing. Pick up your dumbbell. If you need a drink right now, this is a great time to get it. And here we go. To the side. Slowly rise. You might start noticing your core, your obliques start to work here as you reach across your midline and then slowly pull back up. Awesome core training. Nice work, nice work. You are over halfway at this point right here. You will not do these lunges again tonight. Not even for our slow motion, there's no lunges. And 5 seconds to go. I think we can get one more in right here. All right, weight goes down. Make sure it's in a safe spot. You're making sure that your space is clear so you can do those running skaters again. And we'll begin here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, really travel. Think about agility training here, guys. We move fast, and then we put the brakes on because guess what? Sometimes in life we have to do that. We're just going along, and all of a sudden we gotta put the brakes on, and we need that strength and stability to do it. Time. Woo! All right, awesome work. Let's breathe for a moment. And now we are going into a cross chop type pattern. So you're gonna feel your body working in an anti-rotation, which means they're not rotating at first. And then when we go fast, we'll throw the rotation in. So we'll work one side and then the other, and then switch. So I'm gonna use a lighter weight to start with. My feet are underneath my hips. My weight starts at my right hip pocket. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is bring it across my body and bring it off to kind of the side of my left eyebrow, okay? So the goal here is that we're not rotating, not yet, but just across your body slow and then slow back down. So as much as you can go to either side without twisting your hips, more power to you. Here we go. Begin. Reach across and right back down. So again, it's not a lean. It's just like you're shaving off the last part of your eyebrow on that side of the body. Good. You're gonna feel your hips want to twist a little bit, so just bend your knees, keep your headlights pointing forward. And if overhead doesn't feel good, then stop right here by the cheek and then put it back down. Good, let's get one more big press in. All right, so you're gonna keep holding on to this weight. Now we're gonna add the rotation. So we did a lot of this last session. Okay, we're gonna drive our right knee in, pivot on our right toes, and then come back down. So it's still shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip. Your left leg stays stationary, okay? And there's a lot more force going on. We're controlling it with abdominals. Here we go. 30 seconds, begin. It's the knee and it's the trunk pivoting through this movement. If you need to go slower or no weight, please do it. Come on, twist. Again, you're going fast and then you're putting the brakes on, okay, to stop the movement. Is your knee still turning in? Come on, make it happen in the hips. And done. Huh. All right, same thing, other side. No big deal. You know, move your body a little bit, shake out. Please feel free to do that. Grab your dumbbell, other side, hip, and press off, shave off the eyebrow, and right back down. Again, it's slow and controlled. So the next time we do this one, if this was too lightweight for you, grab your heavier dumbbell. Nothing wrong with doing the first round a little easy to get it, and then power on. I love doing this in a little bit slower motion because I feel all that work and that eccentric training on the way down. Okay, through my back, through my shoulders. Hopefully you're feeling that too. Good job. Last one right here, big push, and slow it all the way back down, and done. All right, we're gonna pause for just a moment and get ready. I'm just gonna show you first, okay? So it starts at the hip, we move our knee in, we rotate, and we come back down. Each side's a little different, so if you don't rotate as much on that one hip, no big deal, but your left leg planted firm so that you can really use the force from the other leg. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock, and pivot. Pivot, tuck your chin in a little bit. Good job. You got it. Remember, no weight, no problem. You can still use the force. We've got 10 seconds here. It's okay if your feet start slipping away, just put them back in place again. And one more, done. Woo. All right, we're not complete. We're gonna keep going, one more on each side to finish this off. This is our last bit of slow, fast training. Next up is slow motion. So I'm gonna grab a slightly heavier weight for this next time. So if you want that, get it, and let's go. Up and across, down to the hip. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, you can bring your legs closer together, and you're going to feel that your body wants to twist a little bit more. So give it a shot. And again, shave off the eyebrow, not leaning. Think about your body. Even if your one shoulder rotates over, that's still a rotation. So your shoulders, your chest, your hips, all pointing forward the entire time. And here's our last one. All right, so getting ready, separate your feet again. Remember, you have to pivot, bring your knee in as you twist. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and here it comes. Let's go, pivot. Come on, a little bit of force. Exhale to twist, inhale back down. Keep control, the weight doesn't go past your shoulder line. You want a little bit more out of this? Bend your moving leg just a little bit more. And 2 more. And done right there. Whew. All right. Shake out whatever you need to do, wherever you're feeling this a little bit. Maybe it's a rotational thing. You need to loosen up your back. Great. Grab the weight. Get ready to go from the other side. Okay, anti-rotation. Here we go. Remember, to make it more challenging, bring the feet closer. Now you're really gonna feel this if you go slow. So if you're just cruising right through this, you may not feel that anti-rotation as much. So go slow. Nice job. So I'm feeling this more on my right side of the body right now, just the control coming up and down, right as I'm facing you. So not my actual right, but what I'm mirroring you as. And one more time. All right, we're gonna get that last chop in. So, whew, shake out, get ready, get set. Here it comes, and twist. Come on. Just like you're burning out on the tread on that left foot. Burn it out. If there's any torque going on in the back, okay, you need to drop weight and do it without weight. Come on, 10 seconds. Squeeze your abdominals tighter every single time you pivot. One more time. And done. Woo! All right. So we are done with the dumbbells, okay? So you don't need those anymore for the rest of the night, but you do need your mini bands. You're gonna put your mini band back on your legs, and we're gonna do a slow banded squat. So 10 seconds on the way down and 10 seconds on the way back up. The key with this kind of training, okay, is that you are going to muscle failure. You're going to the point where you don't think you can get another second in under tension, okay? And then you'll stop, and it's no big deal. It means you've used all your strength and you're good to go. So that is the plan. So everybody's a little different on this one. So if you burn out at 1 minute, no problem. If you burn out at 2 minutes, I'll wait. We'll just keep going, all right? We probably won't go past 2 minutes just for the sake of time, but I think you're gonna feel this, especially with the mini band on your legs. So right around your quads, if you don't have a tight mini band, you could go a little bit lower, okay? And that would be an option to make it more intense. So I'm gonna turn this so I can see you guys, and we're gonna work out together. Here we go. All right, let me get this going. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So super slow. So feet are hip distance. Okay, you're at 5, 4, hands gonna be out in front. They can be right here. And return trip, slow back up. So we are not stopping in the bottom, and we are not stopping in the top. 3, 2, 1, and back down. So when we do this squat, I want you to push your knees against your band. So before we were just doing a regular squat with these slow motions, and we weren't getting our hips as much. Now we get our hips. Slow back up. You might even start shaking already. You might feel yourself open mouth breathing. That's good. And return trip right now. Go back down. Good. And don't quit. Whatever you do, don't get out of this tension, even though you want to, unless you're ready to be done for real. Back up. As soon as you reposition, you've given yourself a break and you can go so much longer, but that's not the goal. Muscle failure. And right back down. Here we go. We're at 1 minute. And if you're done, you just shake out. Okay. Stretch a moment while we finish up. It won't be much longer. And slow back up. Dig your heels. Come on. Your muscles should be screaming. 4, 3. We're not stopping at the top. You go circular movement right back down. And here we go. Good job. Good job. You're going to start feeling more muscles work in this kind of training you didn't know you had. Slow back up. Come on. Dig your heels. Dig your heels. Now, how are we doing? Have you hit failure yet? You can nod yes or no. No, you can go again. All right, perfect. Let's go again. Once we hit failure, we're going to try to do just a couple more seconds after that, okay? 3, 2, and slow back up. Come on, dig. This should be the hard part. Anybody hitting failure? Yeah? Okay, go just 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds. Come on, Angie, you got it. Maybe you can go all the way down and up one more time. Here it comes, here it comes. 3, 2, slow back up. Breathe, 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 breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, and good job. All right, whew. Take your band off. Now, you're gonna need a lighter mini band for this next one. It's upper body, and you're gonna be doing a chest fly. So I'm gonna go light. This one says extra light. All right, so you're gonna put your forearms in your band. Palms are gonna face your body. You're gonna open up. This is a very slow motion again. And then you're gonna close it back up, okay? So from the side view, we open out, palms face forward, and then we close it in. Now, if this starts pulling on your neck at all, tuck your chin in and slightly down, or bring your arms further away from your shoulders. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Knees are soft. Let's go. Slow motion. You're slowly rotating. 3, 2. Okay, palms should face open for a moment, and then slow back in. Good. Great for the shoulder joint. Okay, 2, 1. Tension on the band still. Return trip. Open back up. Now, when you start really breathing deep and exhaling deep into the abdominals, your abdominals are training hard as well. And return trip right here. Rotate it back in. So do that exhaling into the abdominals as much as you can. 2, 1, and right back open again. 10 and 9. Good. 3, 2. Palms are open. Shoulder blades are pinching together. Right back together. Woo! How we feeling? Good? Can we keep going? Keep going? Yeah? All right, here we go. We're doing it again. Open, slow. Okay, hands are not little floppy fish there. They're strong too. 3, 2, 1. Slow back in. Come on. Little rotation. Palms start facing in. 3, 2. Can we go one more time? Nod if you can go again. Nod, yeah. Perfect. Oh. 3, 2, 1. You're going right back to the beginning again. Come on. Now, is this your last one, or do you think you can go one more? Not if you can go one more. One more, maybe even if it's just halfway, even if it's just open. Here we go. Oh. And if you're done, it's not a problem. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it in. Great job, great job. Here's 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, all right, so shoulders are now fried. And now I'm gonna ask you to go down to the ground. We're gonna do a plank, okay? So this plank is different because we're gonna rock forward and we're gonna rock back, okay? So here's what it looks like. You're on your elbows Okay, elbows are on the ground, plank position, and you're gonna rock forward super, super slow for 10 counts, and you're gonna rock back super, super slow for 10 counts. Now you barely are moving, okay, because you don't have a lot of range. If you need to just hold a plank, that is your option instead of the rolling forward and back. That can be done on your knees or on your toes. All right, here we go. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Super slow. Barely rolling onto your toes. You're pushing your chest in front of your elbows. 3, 2, 1, and super slow back. Now I really feel this move in my upper part of my abdominals, so you have to let me know where you feel it. And return trip. Slowly going forward. We're trying to keep nice position in our shoulders and upper back, not finding any scooping, and slow back, slow back. And 3, 2, 1, return trip, go forward again. It's a little bit different than a regular plank, isn't it? And 3, 2, 1, super slow back. Remember, as it gets hard, you exhale deep into those abdominals. Make them work, make them support you. 3, 2, 1, return trip, back to the front. Woo! Well, we've gone over a minute, so that's the great news. Let's see how much longer we can go, and slowly back. Anybody done? If you're done, stand up so I can see you, so I know we're done. Woo! I think Angie's still going. We're gonna get one more. Moving forward. Slow it back. Angie, you're done? Okay. She's tapping out. All right, perfect. Woo, lean back. Open up those abs. Oh, that felt good. All right, let's go back to we're going back to lower body. So stand up. You're gonna do a single leg deadlift. So one leg behind, arms out to the side for balance. You guys know a single leg deadlift, but you've never done it this slow. And you're gonna go slowly down and then slowly back up. To modify, you can have a toe back behind you, just kind of as a kickstand whenever you need it, but try to get the leg off the ground. And we'll do one leg only, and then we'll switch to the other side. So we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Super slow. So your stopping point, okay, is most likely going to be where you're parallel to the floor and return trip. We're going to keep tension on, so we will not stand all the way up, but we'll stand almost to the top, right here, and back down. So in the bottom, we're not really able to release tension, right? It's kind of hard to do that. And slow back up. You should feel your glutes, your hamstrings, your ankles, your feet. 2, 1, and slow back down. Come on, you got it. Slow as you can go. This is so hard because it's balance as well. Slow back up. Again, breathing deep into those abdominals. 3, 2, can we go one more time? Maybe 2? Let's try it. Nice job, nice job. Can you straighten out your back leg? Straighten it out. 2, 1, and super slow back up. Oh man, my glutes and hammies are on fire. Can we do one more? Come on, let's hit that maximum effort right here. Here it comes, one more time. You can do it. You can do it. Everybody's different in their strength levels, and there's nothing wrong with being done early. 3, 2, 1, come on, super slow. Ah. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh. All right, move those legs out. Now, if that was really challenging on the balance aspect, you are welcome to put a hand on a bench or a table or whatever you need to do so that you have a little more stability and can last longer in this if you want to. We'll start in 8 seconds on the other side. So nice flat foot, shoulders rolled back, arms out to the side. 3, 2, 1, and begin. You're almost there. And return trip right here. It's okay if you're breathing heavy already because you're tired, your muscles are fatigued from everything else that they've already done. And at the top here and right back down. 10 and 9 Okay, hold on to something if you need to, kickstand it if you need to. Put both feet flat on the floor if you want to keep going. Return trip, right back up. Good job, good job. And right back down we go. You might be able to figure out which side is weaker after doing this on both sides. And return trip. Come on. Dig those heels in. Plant your big toe to help with balance. Great job, great job. Can we go again? Thumbs up if you're going again. Let's do it. Nice work, nice work. And return trip. Now, I think we're almost at our max. At least I know I am, but let's see if we can go one more time. One more time, let's do it right here. It should be so challenging to come up out of this move that you feel every muscle fiber working hard. 3, 2, 1, slow back up. Come on, 10. Fight for it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, all right. So, I want you to hinge, give those hamstrings a break, move your hips side to side, stretch out. We are going to do one more. I'm going to give you the option because we're running out of time. Would you like to do, let me see where we at here. Core, where you're laying on your back and doing abductions with your legs, or laying on your front side and doing back extensions. So number 1, core. Number 2, back extensions. 1, okay. You asked for it. All right, here we go. So I would grab a moderately weighted mini band, and you're gonna put it around your calves. So put it around your calves. All right, once you've got that situated, you're gonna lay on your back, and your legs are going up in the air. Okay, so to begin this position, I want you to flatten your back, hips on the ground, and I want you to separate your legs until you start to feel tension on your band. So that's your stopping point when you are coming back in. So as soon as you feel that, you have tension, good. If you want to work harder, you can lower the legs, but keep in mind your low back has to stay on the ground. You're going to open slowly out to the side. Okay, you can move your band if you need to a little bit. Slowly out to the side till you get to 10, and then slowly back in. So it's hips, and it's a lower part of your abdominals. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. 10, 9. Now, depending how tight this band is, you might not be able to go very far. No problem. And 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming back in. And again, you're breathing down deep into those abdominals. 3, 2, 1, and slowly open again. No tension lost, right? You're staying in it. And return trip right here. Slow back in. Come on, fight. That band wants to snap your legs in. 3, 2, 1, and let's go again. 10 and 9. If this is too easy, you can lower your legs a little bit. 3, 2, 1, slow back in. Come on. Hands are on the ground, or elbows are digging to the ground to help with stability. Open back out. Here we go. 10. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Slow back in. Come on. I love it when you start feeling all those extra muscle recruitments going on. 2, 1. Can we do one more? Anybody still going? Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and slow back in. Come on, 10. Is this it, or do you have one more? Put your hand in the air if you have one more. Or wiggle your toes, or do something. All right, we're going one more. One more. 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds. All the way back in. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, take your band off. We are done with the work. That is all we have tonight. So, laying on your back for just a moment, cross one leg over if you can even lift your legs into a figure 4 stretch, and then pick up your bottom leg off the ground. And enjoy that. And then switch to the other side. Cross over, Flex your top foot. Woo. All right, we're gonna take both legs up and open our legs out to the side. You can put the hands on the inside for a little extra stretch for the inner thighs. And then we're gonna bring our toes together, lay our feet on the ground. So we're in a kind of a butterfly position here. And I want you to reach your arms up past your head and arch your low back, pushing your knees down as you do so. And then bring your hands by your sides, and we're gonna lift up our hips, pressing our feet to the ground. And release. Good. Bring your knees to your body and point and flex your feet. And then move them around in a circle. And go in the opposite direction. And then we're gonna roll to our side. So it doesn't matter which side you roll to, but roll to your side and take your top leg, bring it in. So without pulling so much as pushing your foot to your hand, feel your quad release. Great job. And bring both knees in. We're gonna push off of the ground and lift arms straight up and maybe even over depending on your flexibility. And release. Roll to the other side and we'll get that quad stretch in on the opposite side as well. Again, push to your hand. And then bring both knees in and press off the ground. You're staying with your knees tilted to one side. Lift the arm up. That might be as much as you get. The stretch is right here in the side of the body. And then over if it feels good. If it's too awkward, don't worry about it. And then we'll rotate back to the ground. Hands underneath our shoulders, knees on the ground. Tuck your toes and roll back into a downward facing dog. And then we're gonna roll up onto our toes and drop our knees back down. And then roll back, really feeling this stretching and lengthening in the bottoms of your feet and your Achilles tendons. Roll up to your toes, bend your knees as you're on your toes. And one more time, press up and hold. Great job. Lift your right leg up as your left heel presses down. And then send your left or your right leg forward into a lunge. Drop your back knee, drop your back toes, lift your arms up, and elbows are gonna come down. And then we're gonna take those hands and give our front leg a big hug. And then both hands go back to the ground, and we'll tuck our back toes and send our leg back. And then switch to the other side. Lift the leg up and send it forward into a lunge. And then drop that back knee. And again, lift the arms up. This time, we're gonna take our hands behind our back and either put our hands right here to the small of our back, or you can clasp them together and lean back. Up to you. So we will give that front leg a hug one more time. So wrap the arms around, round your back as you're down here. And then both hands go back to the ground. Step back into your downward facing dog. And walk your feet and hands towards each other. And bend your knees, crouching into a small ball. And then roll it all the way up. And we're done. Woo, we made it. So this week, our focus for our blog is kind of just debunking some diet myths and things like that. That was one of the questions that came in for Victoria this last session that we're kind of recycling because we had so many. So make sure you check that out. If you have any questions, she's going to just kind of walk through some different things that people have, different, paleo or low carb or low fat or whatever that it might be. So there are lots of different things out there, and it's always confusing to know exactly what to do, right? But sometimes you just got to do what works for your body, and sometimes it's different than what your friend does, but that's okay. So check that out, and then, let me know if you have any other questions or anything like that. But we do have Saturday camp next Saturday. So not this one, but next one. So save the date, unless you already have like camping plans and things like that. Okay.